frustrated at the side of the road because you've not got the correct tools, it's going to save you time and money in the long run. I'm Dan and welcome back to the I Find Auto Parts channel. Today we're actually in my workshop and we're going to have the discussion that every car person should know, and that's essential tools. Whether you're on the tools as a job, you're a DIY enthusiast, or you just want to be prepared for the unexpected, we're going to have a discussion on the right tools that you should have in your arsenal to save you not only time and money, but the frustration which all of us car guys know about when you're stuck on the side of the road and you've not got the right tool. Nightmare. If you want to stick around to the end of the video, I've got a bonus hack for you. I didn't even know this tool existed. I didn't even realize it was a thing. Could have really used this the other day. So stick around to the end of the video and I'm going to show you what it does. The cup, I didn't even wash it. I just put my coffee straight in it, mate. Banging. Discover the missing piece for your ride on I Find Auto Parts, where every part has its place. Unleash true performance with every meticulously sourced part. Alright guys, every car enthusiast or car owner should have a spanner set. If you're going to be going down the aisle in Aldi, getting your baked beans, there's tools there. There's Temu, there's Halfords, there's Amazon. These are a ratchet end, not just an open end. And just make sure you don't lose your 10mm. It's always the one that goes missing. I've actually bought 2 of these, I'm not even joking. So most people will just want to have a basic set of spanners. There is a multitude of different types of spanners. As I said, we've got the open-ended. You can have a double open-ended, a ratchet and an open-ended. You've then got something like this, which is looks like a spanner for a Lego man, but this is to get into really tight spaces. We've also got a ratchet-ended one, but it's also got an adjustable end so you can get into tight spaces. We've also got, this is like a brake line, specific tool for a brake line. We can kind of run it along the brake line and get to your nuts. But these are more advanced tools and we'll get into that in another video. Any toolbox needs a set of screwdrivers. You need a Phillips and a flathead. Also, to add to that, a set of Torx screwdrivers are great for interior trim panels, or if you just don't want to have the mess of a million different tools, you could literally just get a set of Torx, Phillips and flatheads and a ratchet screwdriver, and you can stick that in your cupboard. Done. The next set of tools I would definitely recommend, honestly, is such a basic tool, but is such a great tool to have in your arsenal. And that is having just a set of pliers. You've got the long nose pliers for getting into tighter spaces, a standard set if you've got some big sort of hose clamps that you need to kind of get off, and also a set of snips. Honestly, working on your vehicle, the amount of times you'll use a cable tie, just get a decent set of snips. You end up going into the kitchen, asking your missus or your partner, have you got a pair of scissors so I can clip this? It's just a nightmare, mate. Just stick these in your toolbox, job's done. Next on the list is a decent jack. You want to get yourself something that isn't going to twist. Got something in the trade that is called a suicide jack, and that is generally the jack that your car came with. Get rid of that, get yourself a decent jack. It's a cheap one from Halfords. It's like £60. It's a 3-ton jack. It will lift most vehicles. I've also got a low profile jack, which is something more that you see in a kind of a tyre shop. If you're like myself, who is a car enthusiast, and your car is a little bit lower, this is perfect for you. And also, we want to be safe. Let's get yourself a set of axle stands. Just once you jack the vehicle up, if you're working under it, always put an axle stand under it, just in case your vehicle drops. Going on to something a little bit more specialized is actually having a torque wrench. Now, this is a bit of a more speciality tool, generally used to torque nuts up to a specific amount of Newton meters. Straight off Amazon, it's a really great bit of kit. Say you're going to torque up your nuts on your wheels, you can set it to a specific amount of Newton meters, and once you get to that, it will basically lock out and stop you from over tightening them. You don't want to get on the Dugger and do 9 Duggers. Each car has a different torque setting on its wheels, and you can get these online. If you've got a Fiat 500, I assume that only being a 4-stud pattern is going to be a lot less tight than it is going to be on a 5-stud on a Range Rover, so you can check those specifications on a quick Google search and won't over tighten your nuts. Thanks a lot for watching so far, guys. Really appreciate it. Obviously, stick around for the bonus mechanic hack, which honestly, I did not know about. Safety gear. You don't want to buy safety gear, but honestly, 2 seconds to put on your goggles when you're grinding aluminium. You don't want to wait 9 hours in the A&E while you're trying to get aluminium, which isn't magnetic, extracted from your eyeball. Absolute nightmare, trust me. In our workshop, we also have fire extinguishers just in case, you're working on a vehicle. Generally, that is got fuel in it, it could set on fire. It's just a safety precaution. On that 0.01% chance that it might happen, at least you've got it. We've also got a fire blanket in our workshop, and we also have a first aid kit. These are just basics, just in case. It's better to have them just in case than regret it when your car's on fire and you can't put it out. Also, if you are traveling across Europe as a car guy, you kind of might want to go to Wörthersee, you might want to travel across France, you might want to go anywhere in your car, even over the Nürburgring, and you might have to cross countries where it is mandatory to carry spare bulbs. It is also mandatory to have a UK sticker on the back of your vehicle so people know that you are from another country. This is a great piece of kit to put in your vehicle. Just pop it in the boot. This is just like a travel kit from the AA, and it has everything you need. If you break down and your battery dies in your vehicle, you've got lights in here, high-vis jacket, just to keep you safe. I know it sounds crazy and you just feel like, oh, it'll be okay, it'll be No, it won't. This is just a precautionary safety measure to make sure you are safe on the roads. We're in the 21st century. Most cars have an OBD-II reader inside the vehicle to be able to diagnose any faults within the vehicle. Nowadays, you can get literally a Bluetooth OBD reader. You can just plug this into your vehicle, download an app, and you can scan and clear codes, find out information on what might actually be wrong with your vehicle, all within a click of a button from your smartphone. Great piece of kit. The bonus hack. Honestly, I really did not know these existed until today, and I'm 37 years old. You'd think I probably know about this, and it would have saved me a hell of a lot of pain, struggle, and time. These are a specific socket. If you've got a rounded nut on your vehicle or a bolt that needs to come off, these kind of have teeth in them to grip in where the roundedness of the bolt has happened. Recently, I had a bolt stuck in my wheels, which had rounded off, and it was so frustrating. We tried to weld on the end, the locking key for the vehicle to the nut to get it to stay so we could actually get it off. And honestly, we was on it for about an hour trying to get this to stick to a piece of steel that was coated, and it was an absolute nightmare. But yeah, what a fantastic tool. And like I said, we're all here to learn, and you learn something every single day. A lot of tools and car parts are available on the ifndautoparts website. We also have an app which is compatible on Android and iPhone, which you can get from the relevant app stores. So if you want to share this video with someone who is a bit of a dummy when it comes to tools, send them this video. It'll really help them out, kind of get them some information about building their arsenal of tools to become, a DIY god or goddess. So thank you for learning with me today. I've been Dan. We are ifndautoparts.com, and I'll see you on the next one.